Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at the M36 GMC as part of the Talisman series. I know we're obviously moving back one to obviously do this, but for those that don't know, in the Discord, obviously whenever I get enough war bonds, I got it in the last season for context. Whenever it comes to war bonds, I always let the folks decide what we can obviously get. So I don't remember the plain one that we got. But for the tank, we got the M36 GMC Jackson. All I will say is, you will expect a "I'm sorry, Miss Jackson" reference at least once during this video. So if you like that song, or at least remember that song, you'll at least appreciate that. So as per normal, in the description below, double the usual links, double the Discord, double the TikTok, which I seriously need to get back uploaded on. And of course, the Patreon page should you wish to support the channel any further. And of course, special shout out to my Patreon members, Boss Nass and Ramwrench, for supporting the channel via Patreon. Gotta remember those walkers, is all I'll say. For context, I started playing when this event came out. I remember distinctly driving the KV2 version. Really fun, is all I'll say. But anyway, so the M36 is a tank that I haven't driven in quite a long time. It's not a great armoured tank, and it's definitely not one that I would consider meta at 5.3. But it's a solid vehicle. It does have a lot going for it. So, of course, the armour is terrible. There's nothing to write home about. There is the mantlet, which, if you actually go behind the actual mantlet itself, there is a extra block of armour here, and obviously there is the breach. But if they aim just right about here, you can go straight through the mantlet into the crew compartment and destroy the entire vehicle in a single shot if you have APHE. Even if you don't, you will go into the back and hit the ammo, which is the first stage ammo stowage. So if you're ever wondering why you're dying so much in your Jackson, you now know why, because your ammo is literally here. We're not going to be taking too many rounds, because obviously they do take up space in the hull. We're probably going to take about 20 rounds, if that, maybe 15. But yeah, you don't want to overfill on ammo in this thing, because this thing doesn't have much armor to begin with, let alone anything else. But of course, it is a solid vehicle. We do have access to the infamous M82 shot, which will absolutely nuke anything that it penetrates. And hopefully we don't run into too many 6.3 games. I've even got the camos to finish on this thing. I've never done it, but I've been meaning to get around to this vehicle for quite a bit. As per normal, basic lineup as per usual with this, but obviously the main focus will be on this, so we will be trying to spawn this as much as possible. But of course, where required, we will use the plane like the Bearcat or the Grizzly, and of course other vehicles to try and help the team out. But anyway, let's get into a match and see how we do. And welcome to the match. We're on one of the worst maps, in my opinion, Attica. I don't particularly like this map, but unfortunately, the Gaijin gods are not on my side today. Hopefully though, we should be able to get some decent side shots here, and obviously we can potentially move up to here is what I'm thinking. But, well, given our armor situation, I'm going to wait here a minute and wait for some teammates to come and back me up. But yeah, this tank is pretty good. I like the Jackson. It's definitely something that, you know, it can do a lot of work. Something up there, look. There's a Panther. He's dead. That was a very brave Panther player is all I'll say. Yeah, I'm going to move because, well, there's nothing going on here. If I move up, I can at least potentially go around this sort of area and potentially flank around. That's what I'm thinking. But no, as you can see, this thing is pretty fast, you know, like it's no slowpoke. I'm glad you shot at him and not me. I'm going to reverse because that thing will have a shell loaded. Can't have a good shot on him. That's a rock, Joe. There's multiple vehicles on that flank. I don't want to engage unless they shoot. That KV-1's doing pretty good work for himself. Nice! Straight through the mantlet. It surprisingly didn't one-shot him. I'm now worried about my rear because they could still flank us. That's my main concern. Yeah, he's reversed up. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity and move. Nice. I'm going to try and move into a better position. That's a Panther. Got him. Oh shit, that's a duster. Back it up. Load HE, load HE. Okay, never mind, he's dead. I thought it looked a bit odd. Oh, I'm so dead here. There's a VK. There's 2 Panthers camping up there. Yep. I mean, I can bring the turret round, but it's probably not going to matter. Nope, the KV-1C is still there. You leave a teammate to do it, and well, that's what happens. You die. There's 3 Panthers camping up there, man. All right, let's use a backup, I guess. I'm gonna go to the right side this time, because clearly my team's on the short bus. Again, you face Michael Wittmann when you're with the German, well, when you're against the Germans, but all of a sudden you have the most moronic teammates known to man. As Moxie infamously says, and he'll probably leave a comment about this, it's a running joke between me and him that we have redeemed our subscription to Team Veronica. And yeah, I just saw you there. Could have paid attention more, mate. Luckily the mobility helped us out there, but let's get moving. The mobility on this thing is really good. That's one thing I will say. What it lacks in armor, it definitely makes up for with its mobility. But still, that's that PVKV dealt with. Oh yeah, that's another Panther firing. But no, this team is just driving out in front of Panthers, and it's not ending well for them. I mean, I can head this way, but there's not really a lot for us on this side, I will say. Plus, I don't want to go the same route as those Panthers and also that KV-1C. But still. But no, genuinely this has gone okay so far. I mean, it's definitely going to be like, you know, it could have gone better. But again, that is what happens when you trust your teammates. Wise words from me, folks. Your teammates are just enemies in blue. Okay, this looks like a good little spot up here. Maybe if I move this dead Hellcat, I might have a good position here. Yeah, I've seen better positions, I'll be honest. Hold on a minute. Okay, he's dead. Good. That friendly? Yep, that's friendly. Good. Are you ladies going to start clearing out the bloody flank? Oh, I'm stuck on a rock. Hold on. There, T-34. I don't have an angle on it. Hold on. I'm going to have to drive down the ridge in order to get a shot. Hello, buddy. Eat some 90 mil. It's good for your health. Somewhat. Where did that just shoot from? I think it shot from here. I think there's a Tiger danger close. Where did that Tiger shoot from?
Our victory is near.
Right. I'm concerned now. I think there's a Tiger on our left side. He might actually be closer than I thought. There. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed tigers bite. That's him gone. They have decapped that point. That Tiger did decap. But what I'm thinking is, I use my mobility and head here. Get around them. Let's just make sure it's clear first. I don't see anything. Fuck it, let's go for it. Let's see what we can do. That's a Mustang, okay. Good to know. I'm going to try an aggressive flank. I could go for the cap, but I don't think we need to right now. We can always do it later. We don't need to do it now. What I'm thinking is we head up here, and hopefully we can get some side shots. That's the plan anyway. There's definitely still tanks camped up on this ridge. Okay, that's clear. Okay, I'm gonna hold here. And I'm gonna wait. I think there's someone in that cap circle. Mustang's there. Hold on. Oh shit. That's another plane. That's a KS-61. Right, well this has got a whole lot more interesting. Ah, there's a Tiger. Hold on. He's heading towards Bravo. Let's see if we can deal with him. There you are. Hello, mate. And goodbye. Oh, it's a Focke-Wulf. I misidentified it. It's fine. Hold on. I just saw that. There's one head in there, mate. Alright, if he's going to come for us, I need to get this gun up. And also, potentially protect against his 20 mils. Oh, come on, that was close. That's an IL-10. Okay, he's dead. Good. Don't really want to be dealing with that. Let's reverse. We could maybe make our way over to Charlie, and I think that's probably going to be our line. Where the hell was that from?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
What just shot that teammate? Alright, shot him at the side, so he's on this side. Okay. If we just wait, I'll let my teammate there have the cap, because I don't need it. I think it's over there. It can't have been. It would have been on this side or something similar. It shot him in the side armor, so it's got to be somewhere around here. Use the rocks as cover. Where the fuck did that Challenger shoot him from? Oh, hold on, Marder. Or PVKB thing. Nice, he's down. He's down. Where is that Challenger? Where is it? It's not there. Oh, sorry, teammate. Nearly drove your way then. This is stressing me now because I don't know where that is. Because that teammate was hit in the side. Unless it was earlier he got hit in the side, but I doubt it. Well, A's unprotected now, so I'm going to head back over this side. We managed to turn from what seemed to be a pretty bad match into a pretty good one. Let's head back up this side. Okay, this side looks clear. But I'd love to know where that Challenger's gone. Oh, I hear something. Hold on. Engine off. Wait. There, skink. Hold fire. Hold fire. Good night. Okay. That's him dealt with. Anything else on this side? No. What are you shooting at? There's nothing there. Plane. Okay, we're good. Alright, I'm going to swing the Jackson back around. We need to protect Bravo, because Bravo is probably going to be the most likely attack spot. I could maybe use the M6 as cover, but I'd rather use the rocks on the left because I have a bit more firing angle. Alright, hold here. We'll patiently wait. I don't think we need to really do anything, but I did see MG fire on this side. So I'm just going to patiently wait. We've got the caps under control. I think that's going to be the end of it.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
I can hear something to the left. Sounds German. It'll probably come this way, is what I'm thinking. You wasn't what I was on about, but sure. Just blast him with a 90mm. It's already dead, mate. It's already dead. It just ate an M82 to the side. And that's game. GG's. 8 kills, 2 assists, 1 death. I'll take it. That's good enough for me. Whew. Well, we managed to turn the Shortbus around. That's at least something. I don't think we did too badly there. I could even claim the reward there. That's the camo and whatever that is. Okay, that was a weird bug. Tank the... Oh, that's for the battle pass. I was wondering what that was. But no, that went pretty smoothly. We got 11,000 towards my M55. Still don't think I'm going to do a review on that thing, but I digress. But yeah, that was the M36 GMC. Really enjoyed this one. I do like this vehicle quite a bit. Obviously, it does take a little bit of getting used to, because obviously its armor is absolutely paper, as you can see. Well, as I said at the start as well. But once you get this 90mm into a position, it will do some devastating damage. I'm very surprised it didn't one-shot that KV, but to be fair, premium player, so that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, not a bad run, and like I say, we did get to use it in the second spawn at least quite well. But yeah, we're going to go back to the usual, obviously, I think it's going to be a plane next, I know that much, because I've been breaking the tradition of doing one tank, one plane. It will be a plane next on the Talisman series. It will be, I believe, the BR-20, if memory serves, or one of the other SM-79 bombers or something to that degree. I don't actually remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I'm going to leave you all to it for today. I really hope you enjoyed seeing the M36 Jackson. And, well, I'm sorry for dying in it. There's your one reference. And I'll see you next time.